Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my Tuesday night trade finds adjustments with Kevin Hurley. That would be me. Hurley Investments does this every so often to give you guys some ideas what we're looking at. And obviously, it also helps me understand where we need to be in the market. So here we go. Let's just start off simply by saying, welcome to our first up week in like 6 weeks. Wasn't bad to have that. Thoughts in general. We seem like, especially, that's horrific spelling, especially looking at today, like we are toppy. Someone define toppy for me. What is toppy? In your view, what is toppy? Market's gone up too fast. I like it, Lance. Anyone else? What's toppy? Ready to draw down? Great answer, Lee. Look out below. Mary, I love it. It's hard to describe, but it really comes down to, in my opinion, toppy equals can't hold the daily gains and moved too far too fast. Now, I kind of feel it goes to the downside that way. So it's not like, how would I say it? It's not like anyone could say, duh, Kevin. Duh. With that said, I've liked the movement down. I mean, in all honesty, pretty plain English, I've liked the movement down because dollar cost average, Facebook and Bank of America leap long calls. Made a killing on Baidu on the way down. What else could I say? We could actually put Apple in there too, and Ford for that matter. Under Armour came back nicely with shares added. And for all intents and purposes, Visa and Disney have held their own. So, as I'm looking at a toppy market, if I'm going to do spread trades, I'm looking at two things. I want time to dollar cost average, and I want short-term, that doesn't make sense. I want in the money, hold on guys, sorry. I want time to dollar cost average, I want in the money positions that can handle stock, how does it handle bearish, God, I don't know what I'm trying to tell you, handle short-term bearish movements. That's what I'm trying to say, not saying it so well. So that's what I'm looking for. And that's, as I've talked to some people, there are a couple that I really like. And I really like a couple for a reason. Wouldn't surprise me if we came and tested the 50-day, which is at 28.72, even though we're sitting at 28.85 right now. Wouldn't surprise me to have a down day where we lose 12, 13 points. If I was to look at the NASDAQ, I'm going to choose the NASDAQ composite. Couldn't hold the 50-day today. We do have upward bullish crossovers, but we did not hold the 50-day today. So that is not a good sign. In fact, it's really having trouble with that pivot point, which looks to be at 79, looks to be at, 79.29 and 17 cents. Short-term resistance. So if I was looking at something that I like, looking at the summer doldrums, CVX, and I know one of you here has that tonight. I also know someone talked about a trade here recently, but you have 119.53. You also have the 200-day at 116.07. As I spoke with someone on this one, I said I would hold off on a day, but to be honest with you, I would really like the July 5th. Someone tell me, why would I like July 5th options? Someone tell me, why would I like July 5th options? Anyone know? No one knows why I would like July 5th options? Dollar strikes, that's a great idea. That is not correct, but that does make sense. So that's a great guess. What happens the day before? What happens on July 4th? There was a party. Close, but yeah, I mean, it's a holiday, right? July 4th is a holiday. So if you ask me, why do I like the July 5th? Is because it's going to be low volume, not a whole lot of movement, summer doldrums, not much is going on. It's kind of neat, kind of simple. And if I took a peek, right? If I took a peek at my chart, I've got support at 116. So if I was going to construct a trade, I'm definitely going to have the 116 shorts. That might be a hard one to fill. 550. I don't like it so well anymore. Let's go to monthlies. $4.42 to make 58 cents. $4.42 to make 58 cents. How is that possible? I don't like it. I thought I liked it better before. I'll be honest with you. I don't like it. So the reason why I don't like it, I would be putting a limit order on, but I thought we'd get a little bit better. I mean, we're in $6 of risk here for a 10%, 10% return on risk. Let's take a look at the snapshot analysis. Probability for maximum profit, 79.85%. Probability for maximum loss, only 3.71%. One risk for 0.1 should be a tenth, though, a 10% reward. It was a safer trade. So the short answer is it's a safer trade. It's not bad. It just seemed better the other day. So 50 cents. Let's do the quick math on this so that we make sure I'm doing it correctly. 50 cents divided by 5.5. It's a 9% return. 9% return on risk. It's 50 cents. Let's move to let's do this one more time. I couldn't even do it if I wanted to, because that's going to be like $5,000. It's an idea. It's a pretty safe idea. It would be 3.5 weeks away. I do like it, especially when we have a Fed meeting coming up next week. Probably nothing's going to happen, but we're really looking for their language to see if they're thinking about doing a rate cut, which kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense because you shouldn't need a rate cut. Pretty interesting to see. All right. Not like what I was thinking it was going to be, but I do like it. We could do a very similar trade on Baidu. This one will come out better. We're going to take its most recent lows and its support level. Pretty simple bull call again. You know what, though? It's kind of giving the same thing. Boy, this looks so much better yesterday. $6.50 to make 50 cents. So dang it, as I was looking at these yesterday, these seemed a lot better. I wonder if we went out to the monthlies, if that's going to help us out at all. Monthly's not bad, 430, so you make 70 cents, but now you're waiting in this one. God, you're waiting in it 3, 4, 5.5 weeks for 70 cents. I don't like it. I wonder there's 70 cents on a credit spread to get paid for. Uh-huh. It's a reward all around. A credit spread where if we get some continued movement up, you could most likely take 40 cents off the table pretty quickly. I would ask for your full limit order on this one of 70 cents. Bank of America long calls, really cheap right now. In fact, you could look at Bank of America. Kind of in the middle. I would probably stay away from the Januaries. I might go out to a June 20. But a June 20, 35 are only 70 cents right now. Only 70 cents for a stock that's trading at 28 that could run all the way to 35. Pretty interesting opportunity. So again, as you're looking at opportunities or trades, even if it's Apple, look for something that sits at a support level or gives you a couple support levels. So you can weather just a little bit of a downturn. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to weather a little bit of a downturn. If I was looking at Apple, I would probably start something at 185 on the short side and go long 180s. That's what I'd be looking for on that one. I wonder what that would turn out to be. I looked at Apple. Of course, the 185s are not filled right now, but it looks like it's 1237. Apple 180, 185 could give you 85 cents, 87 cents. But your short answer is you're looking for something that's going to give you a smidget of protection. So if we fall back down, you're still going to be in good shape. And you're looking for the support levels that are going to protect you on those drops down. So not that it's impossible to trade, but be prepared to dollar cost average in case it goes through those support levels, and be prepared to take a smaller return. A profit's a profit's a profit, so take a profit when you can. Any questions about today's trade findings or adjustments? Let me give you guys the chance to put something in if you'd like to. Any questions about today's trade findings or adjustments? I have one recorded. I recorded a market commentary that will probably be posted tomorrow morning as soon as I get approval to do so. I should be able to post this for you tonight. If there are no questions, I appreciate you guys being here. Have a good evening. It's not a whole lot of money. It's 40, 50, 60, 70 cents. But a Chevron in the money, a Baidu 100, 105 bull call in the money, a 180, 185 for Apple had a good return on it. Those are the ones that I'd be looking for still following the upward trend that we started last week and into Monday, and giving the room a little bit of breather room on the way down. All right, no questions have come in. Guys, have a wonderful evening. Glad to be back. I will see you Thursday morning. And with that said, I look forward to seeing you Thursday. Good night, everyone.